Hello, I'm Bood and welcome to a brand new mini-series on the channel. If you are new to the channel, hopefully you'll enjoy this. Stick around, drop me a subscription and go and check out all my other videos. I've got a series with a custom club called Tame Valley FC and I do a rebuild series at the minute. I've got a new team starting very soon and lots of other content coming and already on the channel, so thanks for that. If you're already a subscriber, as always, thanks for your support, it means the world to me. Make sure you all hit the thumbs up, and if you really want to help support my channel, you can always become a patron. Links to that and lots of other interesting things down below in the description. Now, I'm just going to say this straight away, this is not some kind of paid promotion. I am not earning a penny from this. I just thought this was a cool idea. Now, I was approached by the lads at the non-league football shop. They run a website where they source and sell non-league shirts and try and send as much money as they can back to clubs at the non-league level. They're fans of my channel and know that I have a passion for non-league, especially in England. So approached me and were kind enough to send me one of their mystery boxes, a box I've had now for a couple of weeks, and it's been sat on my shelf here in my little studio, and it's been doing me head in. I've been dying to open it. So they just emailed me and said, we'll send you a box. You can open it on your channel and maybe do a mini series for us and give us some promotion. So I just thought it's a cool idea. I thought it was a great idea, not only for me, but I think it's a great idea for you. The game's been out a while now, and I think most of us have played the team you support. You've probably gone on a journey, man. You've been here, there and everywhere, and maybe you really want to play the game, but you're lacking some inspiration. So this is a great idea. Get yourself a mystery box, get some random shirt, take over that team, and you might have a fun save with it. And that's what I thought we could do. So if you have watched one of my rebuild series, I'm going to do it in that format. I'm going to do 3 seasons only with whoever this is. I have no idea who it is. I'm just going to do 3 seasons, 3 episodes where we cover the season in an episode. So I think it'll be pretty fun. Now, before we get into it and open the box, let's have a quick look at that website. So here we are on the non-league football shop, and I think it's a cool idea. I mean, obviously these guys are going to be making money themselves, but if they can source a shirt from the club they do, some of the shirts are going to be second hand, but they're in good condition. I just think it's a good thing, especially at the minute. I mean, my custom series at the minute is based around the effects of COVID on football and how 4 teams have had to join together to survive, and we've already seen a lot of teams collapse, and I think a lot more are going to, because they're struggling at the bottom of the pyramid. So anything we could do to help, I think is a good thing. Plus, you know, I like shirts. I'm trying to lose a lot of weight, and I intend to buy some shirts off these guys because I love random shirts. And I've said this on my channel before, I think non-league shirts are usually better. You get some quality ones. So obviously the mystery box at the minute, I don't think they've got any. They're starting again now. The new mystery box drop on the 12th of February, which I think is a Friday. So yeah, if you want to get involved, you want to have a bit of fun and get a random, it will be in your size, you just have no idea what it is until you get it. But honestly, just check them out anyway. Like I said, I'm not being paid for this. I just thought it was a great offer. I've been offered loads of things in the past and I can't be bothered doing it, but I just thought this was a great cause at the right time, and it's a good idea for a little series. But who's this little series with? It's Telford. Now, I've had to change the camera angle because the sponsor on it's practically green, so it's all disappeared. It's Telford. That's a pretty tidy shirt, to be fair. White Adidas, quite cool, fits really well. Do I know anything about Telford? Not really. I know they're in the non-league somewhere. I have no idea. I have no idea. Now, what I'm going to do is, it is Super Bowl night tonight. The Super Bowl's about to kick off any minute. As you can tell, this is a team I'm backing. Go Bucks, come on Brady. Brady, Bruce and Gronk. I believe in them. No one else does. I do. We'll see. The Kansas City Chiefs are probably going to win. So what I'm going to do is, while I'm watching the Super Bowl, I'm going to start the season. And then I've got all day to recover on Monday because I'm off work. Hopefully I can get the season done there. Maybe finish it off on Tuesday. And hopefully have this out Tuesday evening. So yeah, hopefully you're going to stay tuned and be up for it. I can't wait. We'll find out a bit more about Telford and what they're about. And I've no idea. And I'm excited, really. It's something different. So for you, it's going to be about a split second. For me, it's going to be close to 2 days. Hopefully, I've got a big smile on my face because Tom Brady just won a Super Bowl. Hopefully. Probably not going to happen. Anyway, I'll see you in a second. Welcome back. Did you watch the Super Bowl? How good was that? If you missed it, yeah, one of the best games I've watched in a long time. One of the best Super Bowls I've watched in a long time. Won't be good if you're a Chiefs fan, but thoroughly enjoyed that. Managed to get through quite a bit that night on here, and then throughout the day, my sleep is all over the place, but enough of that. Now, if like me, you weren't 100% sure where Telford was, this is where it is. I knew it was Midland-ish, and it is quite close to Birmingham, but it's in a hotbed of football there. Look at all the towns that have got, you know, football teams we know of. But Telford, I didn't know anything about them. But what I've learned is they're basically a Phoenix club. Telford United went bust good 16, 17 years ago, and they had like £4 million worth of debt. As you can see there by the graph, they went all the way down, started from the bottom, and worked the way back up. They've dipped back into the Rama National, but at the minute we're currently in the National League North, which is quite cool. And it makes you think, doesn't it? I didn't know this about Telford. And the whole point of this series, as well as, you know, doing the non-league guys a favour, highlighting what they do, is just to show you, just to share a bit of knowledge with the non-league. How many more teams are going to die and have to start again, or maybe never start again? Especially with the pandemic and the way things are going at the bottom of the pyramid, there's going to be a lot more Telfords. Onto the facilities though, and we've got a tidy little stadium. It is pretty good. It looks like they obviously built it before they crashed. I don't know if that helped them got under with the debt, but it's the new Bucks Head, and I quite like it. Telford itself, had a look on Google to see what it looks like. It looks quite a nice place. Don't look like a bad place. Facilities wise, we've got good corporate, got good training, good youth. So I've looked out here really when it comes to facilities. Our nickname is the Bucks, and we've got a pretty cool logo. I like it. Let's have a look. Derbies, we haven't got any, but we've got fierce local rivalries with Shrewsbury, Kidderminster and Nuneaton and Borough. Tons of other rivalries. Now the trophy cabinet isn't completely bare. It's pretty respectable for a club of this size. But like I said, I'm going to do 3 seasons. Hopefully we can, you know, the minimum aim, but it'd be nice to get him in the Football League. I don't know if that's going to be possible, but I'd like to at least pick up a trophy. Although the bookies, looking at our squad at this moment in time, I've got us mid-table, but this is a good league. It's a league I know quite well. A lot of teams in it that I know, local to me, especially like Kers and Ashton. Yeah, it's not going to be the easiest, but it's a challenge, innit? And I love a challenge. Now, this is an updated database I've got off Steam, so all the transfers that have happened in January are on the game. I don't think the actual official game's updated it properly yet. So the team's made a lot of changes. Obviously, no money in, no money out. And we haven't really got any money, but I quite like that. Hopefully, I could make some changes myself. Now, me, personally, I'm not the best. I've got my B licence. I've got no attributes. But, you know, we'll see what I could do with myself. I'm not too bothered about that. What I was happy with though is the staff looks quite good for a club like us. We've got best goalkeeping in one area, best defence attack, mental, technical and tactical coaching. So, you know, don't have to do too much with this, but again, I always like to fiddle with the staff and I'll see what I can do. So I did make some signings, all 3 of course. Obviously just got to take a punt on these guys at this level. You know, most teams are quite similar. You never truly know what you're going to get. But tactically, I'm going for a 4-2-3-1. I've been using this kind of formation recently on my Tame Valley series, but it's a bit more basic. So when I did do Tame Valley and I was around this level, we had a different tactic to this. We played with a defensive midfielder, but that was basic. And as I go up through the non-leagues, I add more to it. I just think if you're asking too much of players who haven't got the technique and the quality, keep it simple, and it usually tends to work for me. Checking on the squad depth, obviously I'm not going to go for everyone, it takes forever and we've got a lot to get through in this first episode, but we'll have a quick look. We've got Griffiths in net, who I think at this level looks tidy. He's only 24. We've got this geezer, Meppen Walter, who apparently is midfield centre, but he can cover at left back. We've got Dwyer, good young centre half. He looks good for this level. I think he looks tidy. Street, Theo, 32 years old, bit of an elder statesman in the squad. We've got Varney, 34, getting a bit old, aren't they? But, you know, it is what it is at this level. I do enjoy it, though. Do love a bit of non-league. In the middle, we've got Wooten, 20 years old, 13 passing. That could come in handy. We've got James Bond. He looks all right, doesn't he? I know he's 34 years old, but he's quite fleshed out, especially for this kind of level. On the wings, we've got Hardy, who can play on both wings. He looks like our main threat, 24 years old. Got Cowans on the right as well. I like him. I also like Daniels. I think he's got key attributes that should help. And then going forward, we've got Williams up top, 26 years old, finishing a 13 should be awesome for us in this league. Hardy, of course, can play there, but we've got Mr. Williams, who's a striker, and Walker. So, you know, guys can play in different positions. And you need that, don't you? They sent me the coaching course, which amazed me, really. I didn't think they would. Not at this level. So I was very happy with that. Well, in the FA Cup, we started pretty well. We played AFC Mansfield, beating them 3-1. But then we crashed out 1-0, which was disappointing, really. I felt like we could have beat them, should have beat them. The game was quite close. Had a goal disallowed in the 89th minute. I jumped out my seat at like 4 in the morning or whatever it was. They woke half the house up. But yeah, it is what it is. Again, I just want to get out of this league as quick as possible. So sometimes it is good to get out of the cups. But of course, in the FA Trophy. We came in the second round against FMSCOUT. Great name. I like that a lot. I also like the way we played and the performance as well. What a beast. Next up was the Spartans in the third round. And again, we played really, really well. I think we could have scored more. Should have possibly scored more. In the league, we were doing fantastic. This little basic tactic, I honestly keep it simple at lower level. I know there's a lot of good tactics on Steam, and I'm going to do a video soon testing 4 of the best, the most subscribed ones. But you know, at this level, keep it simple. Just keep it simple. Your players aren't the best, and you know, just go for it, man. And a lot of it's decisions you make in game, and the way you're training and all that stuff. But yeah, we're punching at the minute. These are our results so far. We started off with a defeat to York, good club, beat Faster, then got beat, but then went on this fantastic run. Absolutely stellar. It was amazing. Beating some really, really good clubs, getting a lot of points. Recently, it's been a little sketchy. We lost our last game 2-1, but honestly, I can't knock it because you never know of a team like this who we don't know much about. You know, how well are you going to do when you sign a load of random freebies? The club itself seems like it's in a good place, which is great for a club like this because obviously they crashed and burned. Tidy little stadium and all that good stuff, and good corporate facilities. So you imagine they have, you know, they can hire them out, and you know, we've made 262 grand, which I'm blown away by this because, like I said, it's a mystery box. You don't know who you're gonna get, so I think I've kind of looked out with it. And they're really good. Obviously, we can't put any money into the facilities. I've not even asked for that. I don't want to waste money on anything. They're good enough at the level we're at. But they sent me on another coaching course, which just helps the team, and it gives you more power when you try and make decisions and tell your players stuff. So this is a squad at the halfway point, arranged by average rating, and Jason Oswell loves this team, loves this tactic, loves the club. 14 goals in 16 games. I mean, we've got some really good standout guys here. James Hardy, the guy can play all over the front. He's very versatile and a very good player to have. Delighted to have him. So things are going really well. We've got a great chance of staying in them playoffs. I think a title win might be out of our reach just, but I'm not going to make any more changes. No more signings. I was just going to keep going because I'm very happy. I wasn't too happy with this. I know they're a division above us, but I don't know. I felt like we were in a good place, and we put up a good fight against a team that's obviously got more quality than us. We were away from home. It's a long trip, innit? The money's great though. The money is great for a club like this. It just keeps coming in and coming in. So you know, obviously expenditure ain't that bad. But it's a good thing to know because whatever happens, stay in this league or not, we have some finances hopefully to start, you know, really hopefully improving the squad. My coaching team's fluctuated as the season's gone on. Obviously, the teams have done better. My scouting team at one point was the best. Now, obviously, it's not, but it's still good. I've only got one scout and a chief scout, but I'm trying to do a bit of scouting. You know, you've got a plan, haven't you? And where are we? Well, we finished 6th. And you can see there we're in the playoff semi-final. I took a gamble with something, you'll see that in a minute. And so we finished 6th, which is decent. Lost 13, drew 8, won 21. Because a team that beat us twice in the league, 1-0 on the opener, and they beat us 2-0 later on in the season, we beat in the quarterfinals of the playoffs. It's a slog, the playoffs at this level. So like I said, I took a gamble with this. I just played it, I wanted to play it. Let's take a look at our goals. Floated in, Daniels, brilliant control, brilliant finish. And we've got a free kick, Daniels the man again, whips it in, boom. Have that. Playing against these guys, I used to love their logo. It used to be a lot more simple, it didn't have any writing on it, and I used to use that before I knew how to do logos years ago. Before YouTube, I used to always use these and change the name of the club and turn them into Denton Town or Royale Denton, that's where I'm from, and make my own team with them. We haven't beaten this year, but you know, we didn't get We didn't do well against York, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens today. Can we turn it on for the big game? So there's a lot of games played the rest of the season. You can see it, and after New Year, we won a couple of games, but then we went on this awful patch here, and this is probably why we ended up just sneaking it in the playoffs, because we, you know, it's a long season. Started getting injuries. I mean, look at some of these patches. We were probably lucky, really. I mean, that last run saved us. These are the team sheets. I've got them putting out a pretty decent side here. I can't lie. I know most of them you're not going to know who they are unless you are a fan of the non-league. Got a couple of players who aren't 100% there, but we should be okay. Right, so we've kicked off. We'll see how it goes. I mean, just getting this far, I think, is an achievement. I'm pretty happy with it. Whenever you get predicted to be somewhere and you can achieve better, especially when you spend no money, it's a good thing. But like I said, we've got a bit of money. The club's in a good footing. If you are a Telford fan, I'd love to know a bit more about the club. I'd love to know, is that realistic? Is the club run a lot better these days? Is Felix now charging forward? No one's closing him down. No one's stopping him. He's walking through everyone. That's how you do it. Good old-fashioned non-league tackle, but it doesn't matter because they've still scored. So I've demanded more. We're still playing positive. I'm not going to go out on just yet. Maybe I need to, because they're coming at us again. Check out my Team Valley series. I've just done a rebuild with Wigan as well, which was a lot of fun. Way better than I expected it. Achieved way more than I ever dreamed I could. The beauty of Football Manager. And I've got another rebuild coming out soon with the Premier League team. And then after that, I'm planning on going to Germany. I've got a lot of other content coming out. I've got a video out soon where I'm testing for the best tactics on Steam, putting them to the test. We'll see how that goes. Now, I was actually playing a 4-4-2. I'd kind of been alternating with it throughout the season, and it's what got us sent us on that good run, but it's not working in this game. So I've gone back to my other tactic, the 4-2-3-1. Boot it, long ball it. And I've noticed that a lot. I don't know if you have. Goalkeepers getting assists on this year's game. Oh, here's Hardy, one of my best players, possibly my best. Penalty ref. You know, I'm VAR at this level, penalty. We don't deserve to get back in this. Come on, Oswell. But we are. Now, again, if you're new to my channel and you're wondering what this is, I am promoting a mental health charity throughout the entirety of FM21, who have actually been put in the game after Christmas. If you keep playing, especially with the electronic ad boards, you'll see Evolving Mindset pop up, which is fantastic for them. You can click on it. They're a free charity. They help people with mental health and anxiety. I did a video recently trying to raise some awareness called Evolving Mindset. Go and check it out if you aren't already. Right, so I've made 3 changes. One going forward, one in the middle, one at the back. Basically just freshed up the spine of the team. Took one guy because he was nervous, a couple of guys because they're tired. I mean, the tactical change helped. We've created more, haven't we? We seem to get ourselves back into this. But yeah, they're a good team, man. It is Hardy charging down that right hand side. Don't know how he's still running. He's knackered. He's knackered. Come on, boys. Good ball. We're trying, aren't we? We're not giving up here. I think we've become the better team, and that is beautiful. Get in. Well. Tactical change helped us massively, and we did it. Well, there we go. We're actually playing at the Gateshead International Stadium, so they get the home advantage, which is a little unfair. It's a final. We've pretty much got an unchanged team, so I've gone for it. Can we do it? To be honest, I think this is unexpected. I planned on us probably going out. And the good thing is we've got Gateshead here now in the final, which, you know, anything can happen. We showed that with York. York beat us twice in the league, and then we beat them in the quarter-final. But we beat Gateshead. Bloody hell. We don't need to be scoring on goals. I was just about to say, we beat Gateshead 4-1 at our place and 1-0 here in the league. Slow start for us, isn't it? We did this in the last one. Although I've started the game with the same tactic he ended the last game with. But here's Daniels. Kenny goes back into it, trying to have a mazy run. And what happened then? The angle on that was a bit weird, but I'll pick that out. Get in, Sam Cheney. I've just had to make a change. Wooten's come off, he was injured. Meppens come on. Decent player. Right, 10 minutes to go. First half, I've switched to attacking. Let's see if we can get ourselves back into it at our time. We're still in this. We can still do this. We can still do this. I'm going to stick with it for now. We'll stick with it. Although they are annihilating us. I'm still pretty proud of the boys. But even if we stay in this league, I think it makes it a bit more interesting. We'll see. But, you know, I genuinely thought we were going to be out in the last one. And look what we did. So anything can happen. Anything can happen in football. Lovely pitch and all, innit? But as Gateshead, don't matter when you beat them in the league. It's like the Super Bowl. I'm going to talk about that. Here's Oswell. You can score goals for fun. You can't today though. I mean, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, divisional rivals, they got beat off the Saints twice, but then when it came to the big one in the playoffs, they beat them. They got beat off the Kansas City Chiefs at home in the regular season, went to the Super Bowl, beat them. So, you know, it don't really matter in the big game. It's who turns up, and they're turning up, and that's it. That's probably game over. I used to use a tactic called the lightning bolt, which I named the volcano because I just thought it sounded cooler, and I've not used it for a long time. This isn't even mine. One of my subscribers has tried to remake it, and he's had loads of success with it. I used to love it. I think it's worth a punt. I just think it's worth a punt. Let's see what it can do. Nothing. I think we're done here. I think we're done. Can we finish? It's hard. He's not the best game. He's on a yellow as well. But he's been great for us this year. I'll have to see what we can do. Maybe keeping him, especially because it looks like we're going to be staying in this league. And that was shocking, but I thought it was a shot. Ends up on Lily's head, but it's disallowed. It's hard. Vision pass to Oswell. Can he get us that consolation? Look at that. Hey, maybe this tactic would have worked. The goal wasn't disallowed. We're right in this. Well, there you go. Fair play to Gateshead. They deserve it. They played a lot better than we did. But you know what? I'm very proud of what we achieved. And there you go. We finished 6th. We lost in the playoff final. But, you know, this is something to build on. We've got a good amount of money. Hopefully, I'll be able to really start to shape a team. And I really got to think about what I want to do tactically. Because if I use 2 and then I use a different one at the end there, I need to really pick one and try maybe build my team around it. And the good thing is now I've got a year into it. I've got a scout enlist. I've got players I might be able to get a bit more knowledge as well. So I think we can have a good go at promotion next season. Well, there we go. Hopefully you enjoyed that, and hopefully you're going to come back for season 2 and 3. Make sure you go and check out the non-league football shop, especially if you're a shirt creator. You might have noticed now and again I've been flashing it up. They've offered me a discount code, so if you put in BOO10, you'll get some money off your mystery box. Definitely worth checking them out. Do your bit for the non-league. But if you did enjoy this, let me know what you think down below in the comments. Hit the thumbs up. Hopefully I'll see you back. I'll see you in all my other videos. You're an absolute legend. I hope you're happy. I hope you're safe and booed. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.